Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we're just kind of enjoying a sunny afternoon. It's actually pretty warm. But we wanted to talk to you guys quickly just to say a quick thanks and sort of talk about the channel. So we have passed 4,000 subscribers on the channel recently, so we're excited about that. Again, that's obviously small cakes on YouTube, but
it's huge to us, so.
It's awesome to us. Yeah, I mean, when we started out with a small vision. We've talked about this before, but we just kind of started the channel and we're just sort of sharing our journey, and we didn't know we were going to grow this much, and we didn't know that we were going to go as deep into sort of what we are now, where we're really sharing a story rather than just some travel
blog
moments. Yeah. We share those because those are a fun part of the journey. But as most of you know, the channel is about way more than that, and we've really gotten into our philosophy on life and why we're living this way, and it's become a really important expression of us and a part of our story. And it's become a great source of hopefully inspiring some others out there too to get out and maybe do what we're doing, but not just that. I mean, doing their own version of sort of their dream life, and really going against the grain is a big part of this, admittedly. Yeah, I mean, it's just not doing that everyday prescription of what life is supposed to be that is kind of handed to us. And so that's a big part of the channel here. So the channel has grown in our videos and our philosophy, some of them long. Thanks guys for sticking with those long ones because we like to talk. Some of them are just short clips to say, look at this cool spot we're at. All of that. And along the journey, we have been lucky enough to also meet a tremendous amount of people as we travel from, pretty much Mexico through Canada. Within that range, we've met a tremendous amount of people physically, and we've received comments and talked to people on the channel, people that we don't even really know, but have become kind of a network for us, and we're sort of building this road life family, we could call it. So yeah, it's like our on the road family, and as well as it's kind of a digital family on the channel and across Facebook and whatever medium you guys are using. So it's been really cool to be building that family and building friends that I think we might have mentioned this before, but now it's been friends that we would say, are high quality friends, people that we really connect with, and can start to build an actual authentic relationships with. So that means more than anything. So today we just wanted to talk about that. We wanted to share just a few stories from living on the road and sort of mention some of these folks that we've met along the way, since this is a little bit of a celebratory, yay, the channel's still growing, and then say, hey, we believe in being thankful here as well. And with that thankfulness is we want to make sure that you guys out there, if you're one of them, if you've been a new friend that we've met along the way, if you've helped us out in any way, even a little thing, we're super, super appreciative for that. Even if we just had a good conversation, we're really appreciative, and we want to make sure that that message is received. I mean, we have been, for some examples, we have been through Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and we even met someone in Texas at a dog park we had a great conversation with, and super cool guy who he makes his own seasonings. And he gave us some. He just said, here, you can try them. And that was super nice.
Yeah, and we told him we were foraging for yucca, and he's like, well, we actually make the
yucca and mesquite.
Out of the yucca and mesquite.
They made mesquite recipes. And so he allowed us to try it, and we actually still have some of it. We've been using it on a lot of stuff. But, I mean, it's so awesome. And then we got to try it. So we were super excited about that, and he had some really cool dogs. So that's just one example, just a little interaction like that, and makes a big difference. Throughout Arizona, we've got some friends, if you guys are out there listening, hopefully. We've got someone in Arizona who she's kind of become like a little road life sister for us, who we always go visit when we're in Arizona, and we'll be seeing you again soon when we come back to Arizona. But you know, we just get together and we have dinner together and talk, and it's been a really nice friendship that's formed. She even sent us away once with a small bag of grapefruits, and seems like a little thing, but I thought I hated grapefruits. And then I was like, well, free food, I'm going to eat it. And so I ate them, and I was like, these are amazing. I actually love grapefruits. So I fell in love with grapefruits, which, thanks for that, because they're kind of pricey. So now I can never have grapefruits. But yeah, but that was awesome. And that's one of our road life sisters in Arizona.
Yeah, there's another gentleman we met who lives in Arizona that invited us over to his house and let us shower and do laundry, which was amazing enough. And then he actually cooked us an amazing steak dinner that night. And
he's a good cook.
That was awesome. So we've met him a couple times, and he still follows us constantly on the channel, which is amazing.
That in itself we're very appreciative for, because that's support. That supports our channel, and it's nice to just be able to talk to people out there and keep contact. So yeah, that's Arizona.
And there's a couple actually we met in way southern Arizona that's actually from California that we met on a wilderness area hiking, and we ended up talking to them for, I don't know, a couple hours on the trail. And so they became good friends, and we still haven't got around to seeing them visiting them in California, but
we hope
on our way back down we'll hit them up. So that was just a random find in a hiking trail, so that was nice. We've met some other people, I mean, down in the Southwest. Actually, I even got to meet up with an old friend from high school who I hadn't talked to for a while, but had seen us sharing our adventures, and so he offered that, hey, if you pass through, you have a place. And that was super awesome, because we actually do pass through New Mexico sometimes, and we didn't know anybody else there. So we thought, yeah, let's do that. So we stopped by, and we got to chat and reconnect and share stories. And he sent us away with some deer meat, which we were both from Pennsylvania, and other people might share this, but if you're from Pennsylvania, you probably like deer meat. So that was awesome. So we had a good dinner from that gift. And yeah, they make their own honey. So we got to leave us some honey, which I love honey. I put it on all kinds of stuff, toast and tea, and I make tea in the morning. So having that awesome, good honey was pretty cool too. And just having that conversation and making that, keeping that friendship has been really awesome. So stuff like that, just from the channel too, and connect old connections. And yeah, we also met a gentleman in Arizona. One night we were sleeping at Walmart in the city, and we woke up the next morning, and there was a bunch of carpet cleaning service people right outside our car. And so we ended up popping out, and the manager or the owner of it came out and was talking to us, and we told him our story, and he was intrigued, and he actually ended up inviting us over and cooking us breakfast, which was amazing. And then we got to have a shower and everything, which was even better. And then he actually sent us away with a 5-gallon jug, like the Culligan jugs for water, which actually helped us a lot, because now we can bring a ton of water. Now we actually got it sitting right here. So it's nice because we can bring a lot more water with us. And it doesn't seem like too much, but that was a huge change in our life. And people will always be like, well, you could have just went and bought one, but that's not how we do things. So
that's not how we roll.
Everything's cheap if you look at it in small, but if you look at it all in $5 increments, it's going to cost a lot. So thanks for that.
Lots of stuff that would help us, I guess, or be a luxury, but that's the whole point, is we don't just go buy everything that's a luxury. So yeah, even though that seems like a little thing, that's been awesome. So
yeah, we also met a couple in California. They were kayaking, and they stopped on this little beachfront, and we were walking on the beachfront or on this little side trail, and they had a dog, so we ended up chatting with them, and we ended up pretty much meeting with them every time we passed through California. They've been great. They have a like-minded philosophies, so it's been great to sit and chat with them for a while, and we usually meet up in a park and talk for a couple hours.
Really great people. They have a cool dog, and again, it's just nice to have that when you're passing through, to know that we can sit and meet up and talk. And this is our road life family. This is pretty awesome. So Let's see. Who else? Because we're getting people all over, which is kind of fun. So now, I mean, if we move on up, we did have a friend in Oregon, but she was only there briefly. We actually know her from Idaho. And she is in Idaho. So we've known her for some time, and she is pretty much like a sister to us now. I would say.
Yeah, she's been with us since pretty much the beginning of the channel. So
yeah, so good friend, knows a lot about our story. We know a lot about her story, and we've really shared some deep conversations and some close connections, and we appreciate her and hope to see her again soon. But yeah, people like that, like literally like sisters out there.
There was also another couple in Washington that we ran into. We were driving up this old forest road, and the road was snowed in. So we just parked and decided to walk up the rest of the way. And we're like, there's never going to be up here. And we got all the way to the top, and we seen people walking up. And they were like, no way, there's actually people walking up here. And
yeah.
So they came up, and we ended up chatting for, I don't know, like 2 hours on the side of the hill. And
long time
then,
on the side of the slope in the snow.
So we told them our channel and stuff, and they ended up writing us like a week later, and we came to visit them. And it's been amazing.
It's been a real good friendship.
Real quick friendship. So they've been teaching us a lot about new meal ideas and lots of different ideas in life in general. So it's been...
Yeah, we had some really good conversation. Touched on a lot of deep level stuff. It was great because from the start, it was all about just being really authentic, and those are the best friendships. And
yeah, when you start with
so grateful.
Being authentic, then your friendship seems like you've known each other for a long time, and we're like, oh yeah, we just met you guys. So it's been
so that's super
cool.
Nice. And then also in Washington, we have a kind of a road life grandma, I guess, who we met because if you guys remember the story of the cat, we saved a cat this little kitten was in a tree meowing, and we got it down, and we were spending the afternoon with it, and then she came by, and she loved black cats, so she became the adopter of this cat. And so now when we go back through, we actually visit, and we get to see the cat, and he's grown, and we get to talk to her, and she's a really awesome lady. So we're really thankful to have her in our network too. I mean, she's just, I don't know, she's
super witty,
nice, but she's also spirited, and we just love the conversation with her. So that's been cool. Right across the border, we have friends now in Canada. We're getting a little network in Canada. I'd like to know more people in Canada, but we had to run away from the bugs, I guess. But we have friends in Vancouver and the area. But we've been talking to them for a while, and we finally got to meet up with them, and we had just an amazing, fun time meeting up in a park. We had a little picnic, and they brought some salmon and salad and some homemade bread, and we brought some fruit, and we just met up and had a great little picnic and talked about all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, just all these people.
Then there was the one guy we met actually up in the Yukon in Kluane, and he was on his bicycle, and we ended up meeting with him and talking for a while, and turns out he was from Mexico, and he's biking from Anchorage, Alaska to pretty much Patagonia, South America.
Yeah.
So he's still on the road, but he still follows us, and we follow him. So that was a cool connection. So
yeah, he was a great guy, and he's out there somewhere.
Yeah, he's still down there in South America right now. Yeah.
So yeah, meeting fun people like that are on these different, but their own journey is pretty cool too. I mean, there's some other people that we saw that were just on motorbikes and stuff that were also doing a big journey. And then there's other people out there too that, I mean, and also in Idaho, aside from our sister, we also kind of have our road life mother there in Idaho, and think she knows who she is. Always really important person in our life, and always great to sit and talk about, again, really deep level, important stuff. One of the few people that I can sit down and have heart to heart about some of the stuff that I'm concerned about in terms of, the planet and stuff like that. So that's important to me because I want to be able to share that with people and get some feedback and have someone to connect with. And she always takes good care of us too, and she's just literally like a mom that we get to see when we're on the road when we go through Idaho. So some really important people out there. Hopefully I didn't miss too many people, but yeah, it's been just building over the years that we've had these people, and And now it's, you know, it's not really lonely out there because we've got all these people to meet up with along the way, and they make this whole experience that much.
You're part of the journey now. We just get to be excited to stop and see you again. I'm like, oh yeah, and then tell you about all the stories we've seen in between there, because it's pretty much only usually once or twice a year that we're going to see you. So
yeah.
And to everybody in between that's whatever, just giving us a shower or water or food or
encounter.
Talking at the dog park till like 10 o'clock at night because we forgot what time it is.
When it gets dark and we're like, oh, well, I guess we should go.
And they find us later and write us and tell us that we inspired them to change something in their life. It's been the most amazing journey, and it's we just wanted to let you know that we're very thankful for everything, even though, like we said, we're small, but for 4,000, that's 4,000 people that are like-minded. That's pretty good. I'd rather have that than
we're an awesome
100,000 of fake ones. So we like the real authentic people to be following us and
so thank you
understand
guys.
why we're here. And sorry our videos aren't amazing and edited, and this is just on our phone right now.
We
so
hold the camera and do a video,
hopefully it's not too shaky.
But we also pulled out that day in the life one where that took a little more work, and we actually set the camera up. And so we try to bring you awesome content when we can, but you know we're off grid most of the time. But yeah, just sincere thank you guys for being out there. Even if you're just in the digital world and you just, you know,
like and share,
comment and just provide us with feedback and share our videos with your friends. I mean, that alone is huge. It helps our channel grow. So we're growing for some reason, and I think you guys are helping us along the way. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's the big message today. We just wanted you guys to know it's important to be thankful, and we want you guys to know that we are. And we'll just continue the journey. And I know there's going to be some people in the future that will find along this. So the journey continues.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for everything.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.